Hello everybody, welcome back to the table. So today we are taking a look at another Kershaw holiday pack for 2022. So of course Walmart releases these packs in assistance with Kershaw every holiday season, so we get a couple of inexpensive knives for a relatively low price. So this one right here is focused as the assisted open pack. So all three of these knives are going to be assisted opening knives, and we can see that our model number here, this is the 2022 Promo 2X. So the last pack, the traditional pack, was the 1X. This is the 2X. So what are we getting here? We have three knives assisted opening, and some of these might look familiar to you because of course our small knife right here, all they call it in this pack is the 2.25 inch knife. But if you look closely, you will notice this is actually a dumbed down version of the Kershaw Cathode, right down to the handle pattern, the blade shape, just with lesser materials than the original knife came with. So they took that model, they dumbed it down for the holiday pack. The big knife here on the right also is not a new knife at all. This particular pattern, they call it the 3.5 inch knife. This has been around in several other holiday packs over the years. I don't think it ever made its own model name or model mark. It looks kind of like some other of Kershaw's inexpensive designs, but this particular model of knife has gone back to these holiday packs. As I can see, early as about 2016 is when this knife first made its appearance. The middle knife here, I haven't really been able to see any Kershaw analogs that are exact copies of this knife, but nonetheless, all three of these knives are going to be inexpensive knives, and they're going to all have the same steel. So these are all 3CR13 steel, which again is a very low-end steel, but for the price, this is what they're going for. So you get a 3-pack of knives at Walmart. These cost 22 bucks. And so of course the advantage that these Kershaws have over your Ozark Trail knives they have for the holidays is that these have a warranty. They have a name brand manufacturer behind them, if that matters to you. But for me, the warranty is really what counts the most, because if these break, if they're somehow defective out of package, you could always return them to Kershaw and they will replace or fix it for you. And generally with these low-end knives, they're just going to give you a brand new one. And that doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. So that's really what you're buying here, is the peace of mind for these inexpensive knives, which are going to be users, of course. So let's open the pack and check each one out. So we have knife 1, 2, and 3. So let's just take them out of the packaging here and check them out. All right, so let's put the packaging aside for right now and check out these three knives from the assisted open pack from Kershaw. So we have our three knives on the table. First one we'll check out is our small one here. And this again is quite interesting because this is essentially the Kershaw Cathode, which again is its own low-end model from Kershaw, a Chinese-made knife. But what they did is they went ahead and they downgraded the blade steel again, and they made this the 3CR steel. And the original Cathode is actually a frame lock design with steel handles, but we can see what we have right here is a FRN handled knife with liner lock. So that actually is going to reduce the weight quite a bit as well, which is kind of a nice thing depending on what you prefer. But let's go ahead and check out that assisted opening action. So misfired the first time, but okay, pushing it in, it works. No issues there. There we go, play. No blade play, very solid. You can see the lock up on the lock bar right there. And we can check out the centering as well. Centering's a little off to the pocket clip side, as you can see, but with a budget knife, I don't know if anyone's going to really care about that. So really nice little lightweight knife. This is easy to pocket, has a pocket clip on there with a black coating on it, not deep carry or anything, but looks perfectly functional and compatible. Two sides, so you can carry it right or left hand side, kind of nice. The handles here, you know, that plastic material does have that same diamond texture that the original had. So all three of these knives had that glass-filled nylon handles, so they are plastic handles. But I do like the texture there. That's actually pretty nice. And some jimping on the handle. So we have our flipper, we have our thumb studs. There we go. Pretty versatile little knife. Ooh, didn't quite do it. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So it is what it is. And of course, all three of these blades are going to be marked with the 2022 Promo 2. And of course, even though this is a cathode, they're not calling it that. So for the sake of model names, all three knives contain the same exact name. Our middle knife right here. So we have, again, a full-size blade right here. Let's go ahead and check out that black coated blade, Kershaw logo on one side. And again, the same exact markings on the blade itself. Okay, so we got our ruler here. So let's check that out. 3.4-inch blade, overall length about 8¼ inches. So good for comparison's sake. Taking a look at the blade, there's no jimping there. We do have, it's hard to see the lockup with the lighting, but lockup is about halfway over on the blade. Everything is black coated, so if you like a totally blacked out knife, this is the option for you. We do have that deep carry pocket clip, which is cool, and it's even flush with the handle. Look at that, that's great. But unfortunately, only one position it looks like. And so FRN handles, we have the Kershaw branding in the middle, kind of a faux little design bolster there. But let's close the action and check it out. Centering looks pretty good. Centering looks nice. Action. Oh yeah, that's snappy. Very snappy. Blade play, there is none. So this one, oh yeah, super snappy action. Very nice. Much more responsive than the smaller knife here. Probably just has a stronger spring. Let's try the thumb studs. Oh yeah, that feels good. So this is a great little knife in my opinion. Could use some jimping, but even without that, this looks good. The action is really nice and snappy. Deep carry clip. Should make everyone happy. Very nice pocket knife here. So this is our middle child in the pack. And of course we have Old Reliable right here. So this one right here is, again, a bead blasted finish. So again, it's a deep carry clip, reversible on this model. So that's kind of cool. Has a little bit of a different pattern on the handles. But let's check out the assisted opening action. This is only a flipper, no thumb studs. So action is good. Not quite as snappy as that middle child there. But it works, it's functional. No jimping again on this knife either. And the lockup we can see is good. So right in the middle of the blade. And we'll check out the centering as well. Centering is good. Deep carry, reversible, very nice. The deep carry clip, as you can see, it's not quite as flush with the handle as the blacked out version is. So I think there's a give and take with each of these knives. So kind of cool. So we do have some nice jimping on that flipper tab. Yeah, that looks good. So feels good in hand. Honestly, I kind of like the middle knife better. So this model has been around for a couple of years, so it kind of surprises me they haven't refined it more. But still, I do like the bead blast finish. I actually kind of like the bead blast over the black coating. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. But we can see our Kershaw logo there. Same markings, 2022 Promo 2. And feels good, feels good. So I'm gonna put these two side by side. So yeah, feeling these side by side. I don't know, the black one just feels a little bit more put together. Feels better in hand. Yeah, for my hand at least, like the way the curves fit here, that just feels a little bit nicer. This one has this little choil area right here, which is okay, but I don't know. The pocket clip just kind of protrudes quite a bit. You know, it works. It's a knife, but I'm being picky here. So, you know, for the 22 bucks this pack costs, ooh, look at that fail. Ah, maybe because I'm left-handed. I'm not left-handed. Come on, there we go. All right, so for the 22 bucks the pack costs, I think people will get a lot of value and a lot of utility out of this. But before we're done, we'll do a quick weight comparison between these three knives. So first we'll check out the cathode copy here, and that is coming in less than 2 ounces, 1.95, pretty lightweight. Again, all these materials are lightweight. We also have the blacked out version here. I'm sure it's a bit heavier, but let's check it out. So 3.19 ounces, not bad. Man, that action is great though. Ooh. And of course the 3.5-inch knife, 3.16. So yeah, they're about analogs of each other, these two big guys. And action on this middle child is really the best in the pack. And maybe your mileage may vary. Again, these are inexpensive knives, so in your pack, maybe the big one will be the best, or maybe the little mini cathode will be the best for you. I definitely like the design of this little one, but in terms of raw utility and function, hear that, wow. that clack that when this knife comes out is really nice, really nice. So very cool. So great design here. So any questions about this holiday pack, feel free to drop a comment below. If you can't find this in your local Walmart, look around, look on the end caps, look in the aisle islands with those pallets where everything's just built up, look in your regular sporting goods section. They might have them, but they were hard to find. Honestly, I had to do some digging in my local Walmart because everything is so disorganized. So that is going to be one of the key factors in finding these knives in your local store. And of course, if they do survive the holidays, you're going to see these same packs on sale for like $6 or $7. So if you're patient and can wait that long and want to risk it, hey, just bide your time and you might be able to get this 3-pack for a lot less than what I paid. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, but I hope you all have a nice day and I'll see you later, guys.